Do you really think that a person who's busy making outrageous or outraged statements is going to care that you're not comfortable? Or maybe that's even their goal? So the secret in counseling is basically the same secret that is in exercise. It's probably going to hurt.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Let's think for a moment about how you build muscle. You build muscle by ripping apart the structure that the fibers of your muscles are and putting more of them together. That's literally what creates the bulk that most people wind up going for. It's the same thing in counseling. You are taking the issues that give you kind of the most problems and pain, and you break them down to their core, their root genesis. And from there, you build back up again. For most people, the final message on the treatment plan is, I'd like to feel better. It becomes an issue of that a person's habitual structures and thought processes are not enough to pull their life weight out of the hole that they have found themselves in. Maybe you've met someone who's been disabled or emotionally scarred in some way or has these terrifically traumatic events, but they still seem happy. I'm sure they'd be happy if they hadn't suffered the horrible traumatic events too. They probably wish they haven't, but how do they manage it? Because that's not their focus. They're not being defined by this thing that happened to them. Functionally, they are looking at what they still can do to move forward in their lives. Option 2, go Batman. Make that pain a driving force. Prove that it isn't going to dominate you. Frankly, I kind of think this is doing it the hard way. It also means that you will be more tired more often because being angry all the time takes work.
That's my secret, Cat. I'm always angry.
It also means that you're practicing at being mad, which means that you'll be using that tool on other people you care about eventually. We always use the best tools at our disposal. Both of those tools have one thing in common: dealing with discomfort. Dealing with discomfort is more than just figuring out how to put it off or avoid it. That's what led to the opioid crisis. It's about genuinely living with it. Be uncomfortable. Live in that space. The paradox is that the more you do it, the better you get at it. And discomfort then winds up becoming normal and then stops becoming an issue. Of course, you're going to have good days and you're going to have bad days. But, some days are just, it's everything you can do to get through. But that's not always going to be the case. But denying that it exists and trying to work your way around it, that will create you more problems in the long run and always wind up bringing you in to see me.